Hello everyone, my name is Alan Kutsia and I'm a New Zealand licensed immigration advisor working for Choose New Zealand. We are an education and migration consultancy based in Auckland in beautiful New Zealand. And this is going to be a 5-part video series aimed at people who are interested in studying as international students in New Zealand but are not sure where to start. We'll be looking at a range of topics from choosing the right course for you to how to prepare your student visa application. We'll also look briefly at what it's like being a New Zealand international student and options for after you finish your course, specifically the post-study work visa. So this first video is about being a genuine student. Now, anyone applying for a student visa for New Zealand must show to the New Zealand government that they are a genuine student, which is someone who wants to study. This might seem obvious to you, but it's not obvious at all to Immigration New Zealand, since many people apply for student visas with no intention of studying at all. They may wish to come here and work full-time, which is illegal on a student visa, or visit friends and family, or even settle in New Zealand unlawfully. Therefore, if you apply for a student visa, you can expect Immigration New Zealand to scrutinize your reasons for coming to New Zealand to study. Now, is it easy or difficult to show that you are a genuine student? The answer is it depends. The first important factor is the course subject. If the course subject is clearly related to your academic or work background, then you have a clear reason to study this course and advance your existing career. However, if it's a radical departure from your background, you're studying the course as a lifestyle change, Immigration New Zealand may suspect that you are not interested in the course at all and therefore are not a genuine student. Second important factor is the course level. For example, if you are highly educated and you wish now to study a low-level course, Immigration New Zealand may suspect that you will get no real benefit from studying this course, therefore are not a genuine student. A third important factor is your past. Were you a successful student in the past? If you failed a lot of courses in your own country, Immigration New Zealand may doubt that you will be a successful student here either. And overall, it's important to show a clear timeline for your entire adult life from graduation of high school to the present day. You must show evidence of all periods of formal work or study and account for any gaps where you were neither working nor studying. If you have unexplained gaps in your timeline, Immigration New Zealand may suspect you are trying to hide something and decline your visa. So that's enough theory. Let's look at 4 examples of students, made-up students, who wish to apply for student visas for New Zealand. And I would like you to think, do you believe it will be easy or difficult for them to establish that they are genuine students when they apply for the visa? So our first example is Bhavna. She just recently finished a certificate in design in India. Now she wishes to continue her studies in design by enrolling in a diploma in New Zealand. Now, do you think Immigration New Zealand will believe she is a genuine student? The answer is yes, because clearly the New Zealand course is related to her academic background in India. Both courses were in design, and her New Zealand course is a diploma, which is a higher level course than a certificate. Therefore, she's going from low to high. It's a clear study pathway towards career advancement. Our next example is Hans. He's from Germany. Many years ago, he finished a bachelor in computer science, and he also has 10 years work experience in IT. However, he's sick of his career. He wants to follow his passion, which is cooking, and enroll in a certificate in cookery, which he'll use later to start a career as a chef. Now, unlike the previous example, he will have a much harder time explaining his genuine purpose to study in New Zealand. This is because his background is in IT, and the new course in New Zealand is in cooking, completely different areas. Second factor is that his previous education is a bachelor's degree. He now wishes to enroll in a certificate, which is a lower level course. He will have a more difficult time explaining he is a genuine student. It won't be impossible, but more difficult. Our third example is Liang Liang. She is 18 years old. She just finished high school in China. She has decided she'd like to have a career in animation because she likes drawing. So she's enrolled in a certificate in animation in New Zealand. Now, will she have a difficult time applying for a New Zealand student visa? No, she will not. Her timeline is very simple. She's not expected to have a professional or academic background in animation because she just finished high school after all. So it just goes to show a lot of factors, personal factors, go into whether you are deemed to be a genuine student. And our final example today is Sushmita from Nepal. She finished her high school 3 years ago. However, she had some bad health and she had to spend 3 years at home recovering from her illness. Therefore, she was not working nor studying during this time. She now feels better. She wishes to enroll in a diploma in aged healthcare. Now, Sushmita has a problem. She has a 3-year gap and she has no evidence of work or studies. Immigration New Zealand will not necessarily believe she was sick. Therefore, if she were my client, I would suggest she show evidence of her illness, for example, appointment slips for the doctor, invoices from the hospital, etc. So there we go. That's our first video of a 5-part series on how to show that you are a genuine student. Do remember, Immigration New Zealand will scrutinize everybody to make sure they have a genuine purpose of studying in New Zealand. It's going to be easy for some people and harder for other people to prove that you are a genuine student. But overall, identify any weaknesses in your application and be upfront with it. Tell the truth. Don't make Immigration New Zealand guess anything. And of course, try to seek professional help. We will help you. An education consultant will help you save a lot of time, effort, and energy than if you handle it by yourself. This is just a brief introduction, so do get in touch. Here are our contact details below. We'd be very happy to talk to you and answer any other questions you have. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you again for the second part in this 5-part series on student visas and international student study in New Zealand. Goodbye.